Of course, with the obvious game being right over the horizon tomorrow, that is Spider-Man PS4, we also have another big game coming out with a beta on Monday, and that is the highly anticipated Blackout mode, the Battle Royale for Black Ops 4. And so we have a ton of info to go over, guys. I can't even fathom. It is a lot. So we're just gonna get started in this video right now. What is going on, guys? It is your boy TKD123 here, and this is Blackout. Now, before we get into any of the details, I would like to just lay out the exact times of when the beta is going to be exclusive to PS4 and Xbox and PC, and when it's all going to come to an end and to a start. So for PlayStation 4, the PS4 exclusive beta starts September 10th at 10 a.m. on Monday and then ends September 14th at 10 a.m. The PlayStation 4 and Xbox One will start on September 14th at 10 a.m. and then go up until the 17th of September at 10 a.m. as well. And the PC beta starts on the 14th at 10 a.m. the early access for PC, as well as the PC open beta. So if you do not want to pre-order, you can just play Blackout as much as you want on the open beta. That starts on the 15th and goes up until the 17th exclusively to Battle.net. So make sure you have Battle.net. You will be able to get your hands on Blackout for free on the open beta. But on to the main tidbits here. So the bulk of the details come from just a variety of different articles that have come out from Treyarch and everything that are leading up to the release of Blackout, as well as a Game Informer 195 rapid question video, which I don't even know how they fit 195 questions in 14 minutes and 34 seconds. Not sure how they did it, but they are doing a month-long coverage of Blackout for Black Ops 4, so really hyped for that. And they did this video to kick it off. So this is done by David Vonderhaar. Well, not done by him. He is being interviewed here in this video, so he will be giving us all the juicy tidbits about Blackout. And David Vonderhaar has been a long-time Treyarch, vet, if you will, and he's definitely been on the team for a long time, and he is very hyped for Blackout. But let's go over all these different details that we got for the game. And guys, when I say there's a lot of details here, there's a lot of details, so I'm just gonna try and just blow through the ones that have just like nothing to add or nothing crazy, and then just stop whenever I feel like I need to stop. So let's get on it. The Blackout beta player count will be 80 players. Treyarch has tested over 100 players but want to focus on quality versus numbers. Player count can be changed based on feedback. There are 5 vehicles total, 4 confirmed. Cargo truck holds 1 driver, 4 passengers. ATV holds 1 driver, 1 passenger. A Zodiac inflatable boat has 1 pilot and 1 passenger, and then the Little Bird helicopter has 1 pilot and 4 passengers. The cargo truck can hold extra inventory, so if you run out of space in your backpack, the truck can be used to take more items with you. Helicopters will spawn at designated helipads on the map and on flat terrain areas. 1 pilot and passengers are free to look out and shoot down enemies. Players enter the map via a helicopter. All players have a wingsuit equipped and can use the wingsuit at any point during the game. Wingsuits can also be used to jump out of helicopters and get to the ground safely. Fall damage is active, friendly fire is on, RPGs are available on the map and can be used to take out vehicles. Max health in Blackout is 150. There are numerous ways to heal, including basic bandages, trauma kits, and king-size med kits. Basic bandages are unique in Blackout compared to other BR games because they can take you back to full health. Perks consumables are available in Blackout as well. These can be used for a limited time. Paranoia gives you an extra audio alert when you're targeted by an enemy. Skulker moves faster while crouched than prone. Stimulant increases max health by 100 points. Outlander reduces damage from circle, increased speed while taking damage from any circle. Looter reveal nearby stashes and items. Iron Lungs hold your breath longer while shooting sniper rifles or diving underwater. Consumer reduces times it takes to use items, heals, or revive teammates by 20%. Players can carry 2 primary weapons. If you are not carrying a weapon, a melee weapon is used. Treyarch is targeting 60 frames per second for all platforms. There is no FPS lock. There are 20 characters available in Blackout, with more to come post-launch. Characters are unlocked via specific missions, objectives. The missions vary by each character. Characters include Black Ops campaign characters, multiplayer specialists, zombies, cast, and new Black Ops specific characters. Emotes are planned but not in beta. And also yesterday they showed us the map of the official Blackout mode for the beta, and at least I believe the full game. And the map is looking pretty good. So we have estates, hydro dam, construction site, train station, asylum, firing range array, rivertown, turbine, fracking tower, factory, cargo docks, and Nuketown Island. And there are also a few areas on the map that are of course from from past Call of Duty maps like Firing Range, of course, Array from Black Ops 1, Turbine from Black Ops 2, Cargo Docks from the map Cargo from Black Ops 2 as well, I believe. And of course, you have Nuketown as now Nuketown Island in this game mode, as well as there's a few that are just renamed, but they are the same map. So Estate is going to be Raid from Black Ops 2, and then Asylum is actually going to be Verrucht from the Zombies map Verrucht. So the map, honestly, to me is looking pretty cool. There's a lot of areas and it's pretty spread out. I'm not sure if the surrounding areas of the map are going to be playable as well, because there are streets and places that you can go to. So I'm assuming that those also are going to be areas that you can still go to, even though there's not really a location there on the surrounding areas of the kind of inside circle of the map. So I'll definitely maybe those are places that you can go to, but I'm not really 100% sure if they are actually places that you can go to. All right, let's keep it going on this long list of items for the beta for Blackout. Treyarch is testing split screen for Blackout. It is not a simulation. Blackout might take place in North California in its lore. Treyarch is not ruling out adding characters from other Call of Duty games, but there are currently plans on Treyarch based characters, so they could bring a few people from the Modern Warfare series. I think that'd be dope. Blackout will have limited time events to use / unlock certain content. That is really cool to hear. There are a few types of armor, no plans for players to pick up clothes in matches. Weapons do not have a rarity variation in Blackout, Vaughn states in the interview. Actually, that's really interesting. So there isn't going to be weapon variety in the actual game. So how are they gonna differentiate those weapons? I think they'll talk about it here later on in the list. Players can trade items between players, presumably within squads. Dead players will drop their stashes, which you can loot. If you pick up a weapon that is quest related, you can take it over to the quest, which I have no idea what that quest means, but okay. Zombies spawn at least 4 locations at specific zombie based locations. You have to look for the ray outlet at each zombie specific location. There are about 5 to 8 zombies, as Treyarch does not want to overspam the map with zombies. So that's interesting. So at these zombie based locations like Asylum, I'm assuming, and I think train station is going to be maybe transit, maybe it sounds like it could be, because it was a train station, to be frank, but I guess there's going to be a big light where that's how you know that there will be zombies there. And I think we will see that there's going to be some really cool loot in the zombies based locations with zombies there. In regards to zombies, unlocking zombies related characters in Blackout requires fighting the zombies on the map and investigating their location. So that's how you'll be able to get these zombie specific content. It's possible Circle can close in on pack of zombies. Circle will be randomly directed in games. They don't want it closing outside of the map or in water places too often. Blackout indirectly affects other game modes. That's interesting. Okay, what do they even mean by that? Blackout indirectly affects other game modes? I guess we'll figure it out. Blackout features a victory quote when you win, but specifics not revealed. Blackout is all first person only. There's no third person. And Vaughn also had a quote. He said, quote, "We develop first person shooters and put them on the internet." So I guess that's how it goes. Unfortunately, I would have loved this mode to be third person, but oh well, it's first person. Let's just deal with it. The point of the beta is to ensure game tuning, item tuning, progression are all on track to the numbers Treyarch, which there are some typos here in this whole thing. If you hear me saying something weird, I swear I'm reading it just as it is. There's just some weird way they're wording some stuff, but I guess essentially the beta, what they're saying there is for game tuning, item tuning, progression, all on the numbers of Treyarch's end. No information on Blackout going standalone. Vaughn says, quote, "He makes the shoe and not the business decision." So we currently don't know if Blackout is going to be standalone at any point. We do know that there are rumors around there that the Battlefield Firestorm Battle Royale is going to be standalone. That is a rumor out there that might happen, but who knows if Blackout will get the same treatment. Not sure, but I guess we will figure out later on in the year. Game Informer asks if you can camp in a tub. Vaughn says that won't work and you won't win like that. You can also find Ruin's grappling hook and use this. Any of the characters can use the hook. You don't have to be Ruined to use it. Many special abilities are available on the map to find and use. So that is really cool to hear. So I'm sure you're going to find the death machine, for example, or any of those other abilities that are in the multiplayer of the game. I'm sure you will be able to find those in the Battle Royale mode. So I'm hoping the recon dart is there, because I love the recon dart. Hopefully that is an ability that you can find there, because that'd be really useful in BR. But that is really cool to hear that you can find these special abilities around the map. Horns on vehicles can be honked. There's no weather than the day settings, so the game's only going to stay during the daytime. It's not going to change tonight. There is a melee weapon in Blackout, but this has to do with zombies. Okay, interesting to see that. Asked about zombies lore, Vaughn says Nova gas symbology circle outside. So I don't know if that is 100% confirmed that the Nova gas is what's closing in on the Blackout map. Maybe it's what he's saying. I'm assuming maybe this is what it is, but let's just move on. Raven Software are working with Treyarch on Black Ops 4. Of course, that was of course to be expected. No lines/dialogue between characters in Black Ops 4 and Blackout. So the characters will not talk to each other in game during Blackout. I think that'd be a little bit annoying if they were talking during Blackout, and of course that would give away everyone's position if all the characters were just randomly talking during a Blackout match. There is at least one Mason in Blackout. There is no cross-platform play. RIP cross-platform play. RIP to Sony's whole thing. It's all Sony's fault essentially, but it's all good. There's no cross-platform play in Blackout, and the circle may be made of Nova gas. Vaughn says being caught outside is quote bad news. Obviously, getting stuck outside causes players to hallucinate. That is really cool as well. So you'll start to hallucinate and see things that you don't see. The numbers, Mason, what do they mean? I think that is really unique and really cool. And the circle causes vehicles to malfunction. For example, helicopters may start to not function properly and then crash. Blackout by the numbers. There are 3 tiers of health and armor, 8 primary ammunition types, 12 equipment items, 17 consumable perks, 17 weapon attachments, 24 different weapons, and 125 items total. They say that the Blackout map throughout development period has been rebooted 3 times. That is crazy. There's been 3 times when the map has been just totally rehashed and redone. There will be more weapons and vehicles and items and map updates on the way beyond launch. There are special chests that will spawn in each section of the map, but the chests may not spawn in every match. These chests contain gold guns that have pre-equipped attachments. So that's pretty cool to see here. I'm hoping it'll be the mystery box, maybe, hopefully we'll see. But it looks like the difference between like really crappy base weapons and a really good version of that same weapon are going to be the attachments on there, similar to the game mode that we had, I think it was called Heist during the beta for Black Ops 4, where, you know, 9 times out of 10, you know, you were working up to fully equip your weapon with, you know, the best attachments that you could, so you could be better off in gunfights. So I feel like that's gonna be the same thing here with this game mode with Blackout, where if your gun has a bunch of attachments, that is usually a higher tier gun as well. When you pick up attachments, they will auto equip onto your primary weapons. Players can go onto the menus and adjust as they like, so that's really cool as well. So essentially, if you want, I'm assuming if you have, like, let's say a AR and a SMG, and you come across a laser sight, you can switch the SMG and put it on there just straight up automatically, as opposed to picking it up and then going to your inventory and moving it around to the SMG. I think that's a really cool and time-saving thing as well. There is a consumable reconnaissance robot in Blackout. You can prop out and search around the area to see where enemies are using the robot, but it leaves you exposed to be killed while you control the robot. Okay, that is interesting. Is it going to be the robot from Transit that is driving the bus? Not sure, maybe, who knows. There is basketball courts on the map. You can play basketball just by picking up the basketball. Takes up a primary weapon slot. There are other just for fun stuff on the map too, so that's pretty cool as well. Like in the same vein, how you can play golf in Fortnite and everything, and play basketball in Fortnite as well, you will be able to do the same thing here in Blackout. You can spectate other players once you are eliminated, of course. Sensor Dart, it's lit. Sensor Dart is in the game. Sensor Dart is available in Blackout and can share enemy location on the radar. The dart can be stuck to a car, chopper to give you info as you move across the map. Oh, that is so cool. So you can put it on like your like your cargo car, and then as you're going around the map, whatever, you can kind of have a little UAV around you and make sure that you're safe. That is really cool to hear as well. You can open and close garages and doors as well. Bullet drop in Blackout takes a bit to get used to compared to other Call of Duty modes, of course, because I mean, this is really the first time we're really seeing bullet drop in Call of Duty, you know, in a massive scale like this. Honestly, the skyscraper in Blackout was originally much taller in the map, but Treyarch reduced its height because it would cause players to get dizzy running up and down. Oh man, my voice almost came out there, guys, sorry, but that was the complete list, courtesy of Charlie Intel, of all of the info that we have currently on Blackout. And of course, the beta starts on Black Ops 4 on September 10th, and then Xbox and PC players will start playing on the 14th, and then PS4 players will be playing through all that way until the PC open beta as well on September 15th, and all betas will close on September 17th. So that's kind of the breakdown of what we'll be going for Blackout for the next week. So expect a lot of streams on Blackout, expect my impression of Blackout as well. Of course, I'll be giving that, and expect just a lot lot of fun on Blackout, because personally I cannot wait for Blackout. I love Call of Duty, you guys know that, and I cannot wait for, you know, just to try out this Blackout mode, see if it's going to be up to snuff, see if it's going to be good. And hopefully you did not delete your PlayStation 4 private beta on your console, because that will turn into the Blackout beta automatically, so you don't have to download anything else. As long as you have that same file installed in your PS4, you will be able to go on and play it straight up as soon as they update the beta file from the regular Blackout Storm multiplayer beta to the Blackout beta. So it will be the same game file that you will have when you're in menu on your PS4. So that has been all for this video, guys. If you all enjoyed, make sure you like the video, as well as say subscribe to PlayStation Shorts to keep up with the latest grades from PlayStation. And also let me know, are you guys excited about Blackout? Can you not wait for Blackout? Do you want to stream with me on Blackout? If you want to, let me know your PSN, and I'll definitely invite you in a party when I'm streaming Blackout, and I will make sure to bring you guys in a party, and we'll be, you know, getting these W's and stuff like that. So thank you all for watching, and as always, greatness awaits.